3, 2, 1. Tetris. And now, the last match of tonight's Gauntlet. PMYA, the current Gauntlet King, with the best record of now 8-1, going up against MegaRetroMan, who took down Louis Scooey, as well as some other players. However, he did unfortunately lose to Blank 3-1. So now this is a match where he can redeem himself, going up against the Gauntlet King himself. Who will be on top of this last match tonight? Will PM continue his reign of terror on Gauntlet, or will MegaRetroMan shut him up once and for all for tonight? We now have the scoreboard. 48,000 for MegaRetroMan, 30,000 for PM. Both players with clean builds. PM sets up an eyepiece dependency. Gets the eyepiece a piece too late. And definitely some interesting builds going over here by PM. Could be a risky situation. MegaRetroMan also having to do a slight amount of digging, but they are out of it, and now they're good. PM definitely going to have to rely on some insane survival skills to dig out of this one. But we've seen him dig out of this multiple times before, especially in this game up against Louis Scooey, where he had some absolutely fantastic digs. I could also bring up his game up against Hydrant Dude, when even though he did lose that game, this man was playing so high up on the screen, it was highly impressive to watch. Now he's almost out, but MegaRetroMan has sustained a lead of over 100,000 on him. And they're both at the same amount of lines as well. But it looks like PM is finally going to dig out with that S-piece and is now finally Tetris ready for the first time in forever. And is now just looking for that long bar. But what the question is, will they get the long bar? They finally get the long bar and score a Tetris. However, they're almost 200,000 points behind, and they are playing at the exact same pace, so they're not playing behind. And so now they really got to do something with this aggression, or it's all going to come down to 19 play. But we have seen PM able to overtake his opponents in level 19 gameplay. But this is another diamond tier player we were talking about here. So if he's gonna, the question is he going to be able to do the same thing up against a person of the same skill level? Knocks down a Tetris and is still down by 200,000 points. Absolutely insane job by MegaRetroMan. He is close to possibly transitioning with a 600,000, or maybe not a 600,000 now, but a very high 500,000 score. He could max out here in Gauntlet, RNG willing. Knocks down another Tetris, putting him at 363,000. PM is at 193,000. Waiting for that. Okay, yeah, gets the T-piece. Getting all the right pieces to match these burns that he's doing. Our MegaRetroMan still playing great Tetris. Not playing too aggressive. However, managing to still put a ton of points up on the board. But it now has a line dependency built up. And is going to look for a line bar. Line bar hasn't come yet. Line bar does come, and he puts it over there to the right. It's like he's going to start trying to burn down. And he's ready for a column 3 Tetris, in which he does get the long bar and nails the Tetris. Both players are at 100 lines. MegaRetroMan 446,000. PMYA at 269,000. Not getting some good pieces over here for PM. Just trying to build up his score. Not getting very favorable pieces, but he is Tetris ready for a column 4 Tetris. But didn't get the line bar at that moment. It got a very unfavorable piece. Board wasn't very well accommodated for that. Players almost 10 lines away from transition. MegaRetroMan almost guaranteed to transition with a 500k. PMYA at 300,000. Could possibly transition with a 350. And he's going to have some work cut out for him in level 19. Or he's going to lose this first game. Knocks down one Tetris. And could get ready for the second one right here. Is ready for a second Tetris. But it definitely has a little bit of a risky build going. MegaRetroMan transition with 564,000. Knocks down a Tetris right after transition. Putting him at 588,000. PMYA trying to get Tetris ready. Tetris ready, knocks down Tetris. 379,000 for him. MegaRetroMan is at 592,000. Still building up for the next Tetris. Opting to play very safe. Knocks down another Tetris for MegaRetroMan. 622,000. PM still down by 200,000 points. It's absolutely amazing. MegaRetroMan has been able to keep up his 200,000 point lead up until level 19 transition. PM getting a little bit high. Definitely hoping he gets the right pieces to dig out of this. Gets all the right pieces just in time for him to possibly get a long bar and score a Tetris. Gets that piece over and is still Tetris ready. Getting in the middle of a drought here for PM. Wow, look at this drought. MegaRetroMan is going to top out at 632,000. PM just has to score 632 and then he could win game 1. It all comes down to PM's ability to Tetris in level 19. He just outlasted that drought. 504,000 for PM. Waiting on another long bar. You know, very high though. A hyper tapping ability is really helping him out here. Very dangerous. But he is now Tetris ready again. Well is open. Knocks down another Tetris and is Tetris ready. Waiting for another long bar. Already. Knocks down another Tetris. 578,000. The score to beat was 614? No, 632. My bad. 632 is the score to beat. He's at 588. Looking for some more long bars. Gets another long bar. 619. One more Tetris will do it. He is Tetris ready. Gets the Tetris and overcomes. Outstanding game by PMYA. What a comeback. Freaking fantastic. Alright, we got it ready for MegaRetroMan. Still waiting on it ready. Oh, PM said ready a long time ago. My bad. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. MegaRetroMan is going to have to win 2 games in a row to take down PM. PM with an outstanding game. Transition with a score barely above 300k, but managed to come back by being down by over 200,000. And now MegaRetroMan is now in a pinch. Is he going to be able to force a decider between these two players? Definitely high tension up in here. PM certainly doesn't disappoint when it comes to coming back in level 19. Able to not choke. Has nerves of steel in this kind of situation. Where it's now getting up very high. Could possibly have an early top out. But gets the long bar just in time. And opts to burn down. Definitely a lot of S's and Z's for PM. Something you don't like to see. MegaRetroMan at 71,000. PM at 50 or at 60,000. Trying to get a clean build going. Absolutely fantastic game. I think we know who has our highlight spot of one of our if I go through and there's multiple highlight spots, I think we know who one of our highlight games goes to. Anyways, MegaRetroMan, Tetris ready. Ooh, very smart burn over there by MegaRetroMan. However, they need the T. Now they could use an S or another T. Score Tetris, putting them at 146,000. PMYA is finally clean, waiting on the right pieces. Could have got Tetris ready, actually. Very interesting build going on here. PM getting droughted. Gets the long bar, puts them at 85,000. PM building up very high. Takes a double. And they're waiting for another long bar, but they're getting up very high. Very fast S-spin there. Looks like PM's now in full-on survival mode. That S-spin could have actually been the deciding factor of his survival. Able to get the pieces over. Could really use a long bar now. He can get a long bar. Burns for a double. Okay, he's good. He's good. Burns for another double. Really wants a long bar right now. Ooh, very risky. Oh, unfortunate S-piece right there. Can PM still survive this? Oh my gosh. Holy crap, the hyper tapping ability to get pieces over. Oh no, but he wasn't able to get over that piece. And PM tops out at 103,000, forcing a decider between MegaRetroMan and him. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. MegaRetroMan, you are good to top out. Holy freaking. Oh. Bro. PM, why do you always have like the most insane matches on Gauntlet? Holy crap. Freaking fantastic, dude. Alright, can we get it ready from both players in the chat? Alright, we got it ready from PM. We got it ready from MegaRetroMan. Now, I'm going to do something special for this. Hello everybody and welcome back to Classic Tetris Gauntlet. Final match of the night. PMYA, Diamond Tier player, took game 1. Coming back from over a 200,000 point deficit. MegaRetroMan took game 2 when PM had an unfortunate drop but insane survival. Let's go ahead and count these guys down to the last match of tonight between two Diamond Tier players. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It all comes down to this. Will PM, the current Gauntlet King with a record of 8-1, be able to maintain his record up against Diamond Tier player and relative newbie to Classic Tetris Gauntlet, MegaRetroMan? This is an exciting match we have here today. I don't know if you guys are hyped, because I am absolutely hyped. Seeing what I've seen in this match tonight, absolutely phenomenal. Seeing the survival from PM and level 19 for Drought, even the survival in the last game, even though he eventually topped out, was absolutely phenomenal. If you guys aren't hyped for this match, then I don't know what's wrong with you, because I am hyped. MegaRetroMan takes Tetris, putting them at a neck-and-neck situation, 48,000 for both players. Both players are relatively clean. However, PMYA is already in a difficult situation early on. Definitely looking for the right pieces, and it looks like they could possibly get all the pieces. And they get all the pieces they need. Score Tetris, putting them at 75,000, down by 1 Tetris. MegaRetroMan has a very clean build. Tetris ready, but so is PM, and they both are playing very clean right now. It all comes down to who is going to play better Tetris in 18 and who is going to survive at level 19. PM has won all of his deciders because all of his opponents has topped out early at level 19. So could MegaRetroMan actually play conservative at level 19 with a steady lead and beat PMYA, being able to overthrow the Gauntlet King? Or is PMYA going to continue to clutch in every single decider he's had? His only loss coming from Moodoos and a sweep. Both players past the 100,000 mark. Retro Gaming Man at 200,000 now. PMYA at 157,000. Both players playing extremely clean right now. Honestly, from seeing how they're playing, you can't tell who can win this. There's no definite one-sided lead. It's just a differential separated by a Tetris. PM set up for a dirty column for Tetris, looking for that long bar. Ooh, things are getting kind of risky for PM. Looks like he's in the middle of a drought, but finally gets that long bar and could definitely win another one. Gets, wow, unfortunate, but gets another long bar and gets another long bar, and he's gonna clean up, putting him at 215,000 and his Tetris ready. However, MegaRetroMan is still up by a Tetris and a half, and he's also down in lines. Keeping his lead, both players scored a Tetris. PMYA definitely not giving up here. No matter how perilous the situation, he is determined to do his best to dig out of each situation, and he has in this game. Tetris ready are both players. MegaRetroMan gets the line bar, knocks down a Tetris, keeping his lead at a Tetris and a half. However, PM just scored a Tetris, so did MegaRetroMan, not wanting to give up his lead of a Tetris and a half. Oh my gosh, this match is absolutely insane. MegaRetroMan scores another Tetris, so does PM. Both players are firing back Tetrises and Tetrises. No player is getting an extended lead, or no player is being able to catch up. However, MegaRetroMan does knock down a Tetris, and PM is just waiting for a long bar to knock down his. MegaRetroMan is playing extremely clean this game, and is Tetris ready. So is PM. PM isn't unable to use that long bar, however, and is unable to use that long bar as well. Definitely looking for another long bar, getting up very high. Opts the burn down for a triple, and finally gets that long bar and scores 338,000. MegaRetroMan, however, is at 415,000. Definitely very, very intense match. Both players roughly around 100 lines apiece. MegaRetroMan scores another Tetris. We could see a very high 500k transition from him, and we could see a high 400 for PM. PM with a very smart L burn right there knocks down another Tetris, putting him at 388,000, down by roughly 3 Tetrises, and is now Tetris ready again. MegaRetroMan knocks down another Tetris, but so does PM. Holy crap, guys. Oh, something just happened to MegaRetroMan's stream. Something just happened. We don't have we have no game. Oh no. His stream is still live, but we have no game. Oh my gosh. MegaRetroMan could possibly start to play from behind. We have no idea what's happening on MegaRetroMan's screen, but PM is only 2 lines away from transition. Oh, he's up really high. Definitely gonna want a long bar. Looking for that long bar. Looking for a long bar. Burns down for a triple. Burns down for a single. Looking for a long bar. Oh my god. The drought. The drought. And PM tops out 491,000. Oh no, MegaRetroMan's console went out. What was the last? How do I call this? Do I just call this as a tie? How do I actually call this? Oh my gosh. I don't remember the last score I reported. Oh my gosh. I guess there was just too much hype. Wait, so is your console like dead? Yeah, is your console dead, Mega?